and welcome back to Warsword Conquest, where I got a few things to mention before we get into the fun bits. I think I figured out that one guy got the Tomb Kings. This Night Goblin army has 31 prisoners, and there's quite a few Tomb Kings in it. Now, don't ask me how they got the Tomb Kings, but they did. I mean, I guess it's possible. The goblins are right over here. I just don't remember. Well, I guess there would probably be night goblins around here. I just always thought they were more in the orc territory in this area. But it's possible that they captured somebody from over here and walked all the way over here and survived long enough to get captured or defeated by somebody else. That's just crazy and mind-blowing in itself. But there's the solution to our question last time. Or the time before, I can't remember. I have a short-term memory sometimes. Other thing, I think we're going to go siege this place. Don't ask me why. Our Grand Marshal had me go and scout out Empire cities when we weren't going to siege Empire cities and instead of Orc City. It's mind-blowing again, but it's chaos. And thirdly, I have been informed by a commenter, which I appreciate all comments that are helpful or for tips or for information pertaining to games I play or may like to play. I always appreciate those. And that they mentioned there's a sub-mod for Warsword Conquest. Now what this sub-mod I believe does, I looked over a few things, and a big thing is it changes a lot of troops around. Basically it makes it so that we can actually upgrade our troops to those higher tier ones that weren't able to get without having to construct some type of building or through prisoners. So that would be nice. It just makes it a little harder to get them because it costs a little more money and a little more experience, but that's fine. I like working up to those high tier ones. If your troops last that long and have been with you that long, then they should be able to get some kind of perk for doing that. Another thing, it changes a lot of some of the guns and stuff. It changes a few other things I want to mention, but the biggest thing is it changes the combat AI, in which I mean it changes the factions' bloodlust, I would say. Basically, you know how we all start out with everyone having two people they're at war with, and then eventually they're only at war with one person. And then eventually, a lot of these factions, except for maybe the elves and the lizardmen, because they're kind of weird, will stop fighting anyone at all, and they'll just pretty much be in peace mode the whole entire game. Like as we saw with our orcs campaign, by the end of it, I was the only one fighting people, and then that was it. So it was like, there's not much, tactics to it after that. It's just, taking out the big guys and then going after them. But you're just always starting out with the little people you could possibly fight. We took out the pirates because they're pretty easy. And then we went after Araby because they're just archers mainly. And then we were starting to pick on other people, and then we ended up getting a little bit too big. But anyways, that's the thing. It's changing that so that there's going to be more fighting going on, which would be really, really cool. Downside to all this, it's not save compatible because there's too many changes. So I've been thinking about this, and I kind of came up with a solution that would be, I think, fun for all of everyone. Basically, we're going to try to wrap up this campaign so that we can do the sub-mod and start a new one. And what I want to do with this one, because it is a roleplay, we're not out for world domination, we're not out for land or whatever kind of goals. We're just here for fun. So for role-playing, I feel like it'd be kind of fun with the chaos, if possible, to either destroy the Empire or fight them until they go to a truce. Because we don't know. We're not in control of that stuff. But we can possibly siege these castles and take them for ourselves and wipe out the Empire from the map, as far as property-wise. So I feel like that could be a good, nice ending for our Chaos and campaign. And then, of course, I'd install the submod, and then we'd start with a new faction, which I already have in mind. So save your votes. I'm already deadlocked. I've already had lots and lots of comments, which I appreciate, because it makes it a little easier for me to kind of figure out which one I want to do, because I'd like to play every single one of these, but we gotta have some kind of order. So that's my thoughts. So let me know if you'd like that. We wipe out the Empire, we have a party, and then we go on to a new faction, a new story, and have some more fun. Because another thing is, I'd like to start my own faction. And having that so that the AI is actually fighting and worried about other people more, rather than just me because I got so big, and because I fought some people and their friends didn't like it. I'd like to be able to do another faction control where I start my own faction, we start doing our own things. But we can't really do this because we're role playing with the chaos. So I feel like it'd be a good wrap up for everything. But yeah, let me know. So onward, let's go and oops, accompany this guy. Pretty much $20 says he's gonna siege this place. What's this? I already did a task. Don't you dare tell me to do another task. Yep, there it is. Besieged. Alright, oh, well, let's go talk to this guy. That one. Only supplies of dwindling. I need 7 heads of cattle. Okay, very well. I'll find you some cattle. Done. So that was the big thing I had to think about, was I could have started a new campaign with the chaos, but I was like, no, I don't really want to, because I can get the troops, I can get the money, I can get some of the gear. It's just the chaos mercenary troops, we would have to hire like a bunch, and then also all the relationship points. I didn't want to have to try to do all that over again. And so then I figured a new faction start would be pretty nice. Plus, we gotta remember, they may be updating this, so if we get this one done, we get another one. That way we don't have to be stuck at the beginning or middle one when the new update version comes out. Now, food... I don't plan on getting any of these places unless they give me this town, which would be like the craziest thing. So let's go to this one. And see if we can steal some cattle. Because there's not much I could really buy. I mean, we could go over here. Oh, it's looted. That's not going to work. That one's being looted. These ones might have food, but I'd rather just steal it. Okay. Let's go here. Keep hitting the wrong one. Alright, we will take hostile action. We will steal some cattle. Oh my goodness. Skeezel reckons that he can steal 20 heads of cattle. If you pull that off, Skeezel, then you will be a true rat. Nope, you only got 2. You were a little off there by like a 0. Let's go ahead and seriously. Yeah, I can get 20. You got 2. Bring the herd, drop the cattle onward, or at least drop off these 2. Because he might change his mind. And then we'll start sieging before we actually have to get 5 more cattle. Seriously, all we needed was 7. Alright, upgrade troops. What do we need to upgrade? Some marauders. Ooh, quite a few marauders. Let's go with the veterans. And then let's go berserkers, because we need some more infantry. Ooh, veteran orcs. Where's the other veteran orcs? There they are. I thought I saw them. And then upgrade those guys. No. Ooh, another champion. Oh, and Bug upgraded. Did he upgrade this time or last time? I forget now. Let's go to your skills, sir. So, I think we were thinking of doing 1 more strength. And then agility. Of course, I could get 1 more agility point, and then I'd give him 9. And I'd at least get him something to ride soon. Of course, he'd be the only one of our companions. I think we'll go with 1 more strength. And then we'll do his riding for sure. I'll have to look up to see what we want. A squig would be probably the best thing for him. But we want to give him one of those giant ball and maces. Let's see if I can eventually get to that point of remembering to go buy one for him. Power strike probably. And then we'll do... keep it a 2-handed. You don't have a gun. So we'll save these points. And I'll think about it. Or we can put it in someplace else. There we go, and done. Okay, let's go drop off these 2 heads of cattle that Skeezel managed to steal for us. Where you guys going? What are you doing now? Oh, you're following some villagers. What? You're sieging something. Priorities, man. Priorities. Okay, we delivered the 2 head of cattle. Let's go over here and see if we can steal 5 more cattle. Seriously, Skeezel, you had 1 job. What are you guys after now? War Boss Hamfist. Alright, let's go over here. I'm sure they can take care of them. And hostile action, steal cattle. Oh, now you say you can take 26. We'll see about that, Skeezel. We'll see about that. 14. Okay, that's much better. It's still not 26, but that's much better. I can butcher up some of those cows and get some extra coin. But if we could get this town, that'd be nice. Then oh, shoot. I forgot the cattle. There they are. Don't touch the cows. I can't believe I forgot. I thought they automatically followed, and I did that last time because I don't know why I did it. Okay, come on, cows. It says under siege. Good. Okay. Let's go over here. Drop off 5 of you, so I'll get 9 cows. Ooh. Bam. Okay, and then now I have to find this guy. Right. Oh, the warlord showed up. 250 troops. Be nice if we could go after maybe 2 places. Oh, of course. Of course. I bring you your cattle and then we siege. Darn you. Alright, approach the siege camp. Join the next assault. We've got this. These chaos guys are so weird. Alright. So we got a siege tower that's already set up. Let's go ahead and put our archers right here if we ever have any. It looks like we got a few. Everyone else is pretty much just going to charge up here. My Herald of Corn. Wait, no, that's not mine. I have one. That one's not mine, though. I think that's the leader's Herald of Corn. They mentioned that, actually. I saw in one of the notes for the update that the submod does. It allows you to upgrade to Heralds of Corn. Basically, you upgrade these Berserkers, I think, to Bloodletters. And then from Bloodletters, you can upgrade to something else. I think maybe that is it, Heralds of Corn. But they're different. They're on horseback, which is kind of cool. There. Gotcha. Oh, headshot. Might as well use these. Nice. Actually got some people with those. Okay, Minotaur. Push him out of the way. I want to get into this fight today. I don't even remember what numbers we're fighting. 100 something? Okay. I'm gonna go break right, hopefully. Since everyone wants to go left, I'm gonna go against the crowd. There we go. Okay. Got a bunch of these guys backing me up. Some of our warlord leader here. Yes! You like your choppas, orcs? Meet my choppa. Alright. Oh, he blocked that. Oh, that was another thing. They made trolls a little more vicious where they actually kill stuff. Which is always a nice bonus to an update or a patch. Submod. I don't know. Submod. Gotcha. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna go sit here in this hidey hole. There's a bunch of reinforcements coming. You wanna get stuck in here. Sneak attack. Ooh. This guy's just standing there blocking his friends. Let him through. Okay. Yeah. What are you guys just standing here for? Oh, and who's shooting at me? Oh, there's some down there. Oh, I see you. I will get you, orcs. I better go use the stairs. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Woohoo! Getcha! Okay. Woohoo! And got him! Oh, there's a few left. Dang it! I thought I was gonna get the last kill there. I couldn't get. Oh. Now I wish I had some axes. You guys, how did you let him up there? Alright, I think it'd be easier going this way. He's just stuck on that roof. Clever orc, but I still... Oh my goodness. Okay, what do we got down here? Axes, arrows, no throwing weapons, so I can finish him off the easy way. It's gonna make it tough on me. Orcs axes. More orc axes. You think I could just pick one of those up and chuck them at him? There's a lot of stuff over here. Picks. Axe. Just in case this plan doesn't fall through. Anything else around here? Arrows. Orc axe. Alright, I think we got this. I'm basically just gonna jump on them. Let's see if I can get him with the axe. Oh my goodness, I got him! But he wasn't moving, of course, so... Bonus for... Oh my goodness, that shield took a beating, but... Sneak attack! Alright, they like that. We lost only one killed, one Marauder Berserker. Our allies lost 64, and they lost 183. Wow. Okay. And we took it, right? Yeah, we did. Some troops already upgrade. And then let's see what these guys do. Let's get more corn. And then, oh, that was it? Alright, that's fine. Now what are you guys up to? Traveling. Alright, so I guess that's it. So now, there's only 67 troops in here. We're gonna have to chill around here a little bit and make sure that no one takes us back. Night Goblin Spear, we don't want that. Wandering Ashik, I don't want that. Anyone else in here we could talk to? Not really. Okay. So let's go ahead and leave. So we're gonna have to babysit this place because I don't want to have to redo this over. If we can let these guys, I mean, they all have good troops. They might try and seed something else. Let's go ahead and butcher these cows. Blood for the blood god. And he doesn't matter which blood he gets. And then did we kill them all? No, there's 4 more left. Slaughter. Boom. Get some more beef. Oh no! I didn't consider I was out of space. It's fine. I got this junk we can replace with expensive meats. There we go. 26, 58. Yeah, I think that should be good. Alright, now we can go in here and sell. Marketplace. Goods. We'll get a little bit of money from it. I mean, it's free beef. I don't usually eat the beef because I might keep one piece. We might eat it up before it goes bad. And we do need some food, but luckily this is what I wanted. My town is like really bad at producing food. Like there's hardly ever any food in there. So we're gonna grab a bunch of this. And that should be it. And then we'll go back to the armor. Get rid of all these skulls for the skull throne. And then some of these helmets. That's his. And then we can get rid of this other stuff. Fancy hat. And we can go to the arms. And get rid of all this because we don't need it. Yeah. Done. Now we can reorganize our food a little bit. Fine cabbage. Okay, it doesn't matter what eats there. Fruit, fine fruit, and then cheap cheese. Done. We're gonna make 294 bucks. Nice. Okay. Head back. And yeah, we're gonna pause because everyone's going in different directions. I'm gonna babysit this place until somebody maybe gets it and reinforces it. Maybe. I don't know. This camp. I don't know if they're actually going to be able to reinforce it much, to be honest. We could scout out Kislev, but we wanted to kind of finish off this town, and then that would give us only 2 more places to take out for the Empire. This one's probably going to be tricky. I want to say there was quite a few. Of course, this one might be even trickier, because I think that's one of their big ones that they keep going to. But yeah, I'll be right back if anything happens, or I decide to just give up on babysitting this place. Alright, big event. Some guy with 205 orcs wants to come fight us. He got, 34 black orc bosses. That's a lot. And 9 trolls, and then of course orcs, and some skeleton actually. I made a big mistake though, I realize now, by stealing cattle from these towns. Because as soon as we took it, they became ours, and now I can't recruit from them. But that's fine. It gives us 2 more places. I got over, well, 1 more. This one's always being raided. It gives me 1 more place to recruit from. But it's fine. I think we got enough places we can recruit from either here or over here. That I don't have to worry about these 2. But I should have maybe not thought of siege or taking the cattle from there. Let's do this. Halt. War boss. Garbula. We will fight to the end, and he got a lot of troops for not being a leader. And we'll do this. We have 228 versus 205. Where did we get 220? Oh, it's because the village is helping us. Alright, that changes things a little bit. I didn't realize we were that close. Ranged troops won't have much to do here. We'll stick them over here for now. Charge those guys in. And we'll put those guys over there. Maybe they can help flank. And I feel like we're going to get off the horse for this. We should have some... Yeah, we got a few archers. I got some pirates for when we were going to siege stuff. Just got to take out a lot of black orcs. Okay. Bodyguards doing their work. And sneak attack. Okay. Okay, here's some black orcs. Ooh. Okay. Bodyguards. Bodyguards. Assistance. Ouch. Okay, there we go. Okay. You guys can now charge. Oops. Get into the fray. Alright. Oh, trolls took out a bunch of people. Ouch. Oh, there's a war boss. And then we'll take out some more orcs. Troll, maybe. Sneak attack. Oh, dang it. He had much more range than I did. I think we got most of them. I don't see too many orcs, and it's more teal again. Oh my goodness, I just wasn't expecting us to be that close to a village to have this kind of fight. Otherwise our gunners could have had a little more fun. Oh, here's orcs galore over here. Alright, get them, guys. It's just the archers now. Just leg. Oh, seriously. If I was on these guys, I would have put them on that hill. Nice hill right there, overshooting this whole village. Or maybe I would have pulled back this hill, because you'd have this whole flank kind of covered. Tactics. Maybe one day they'll implement more strategic field battles with the new warband. That'd be kind of nice. Okay. And then make sure. Did it already pop up and I missed it? I guess. Wait, no, you retreated from the fight. I didn't want to retreat. That's fine. We lost 4 morale and then we gained 29. You are my prisoner. What? How lucky was that? Alright. Oh, and that kind of sucks. Because it was a little city fight. We didn't get the loot and stuff. Or the prisoners. Oh, man, we could have got so many black orc bosses. That would have been nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and take those and upgrade. Undivided Chaos, Corn, and then what else we got? Let's get more Berserkers, and then we'll upgrade that one guy. Okay, and then we could go after this guy, but he doesn't have anything. Where did... he was over here, and then he disappeared again. But I feel like we're going to go ahead and just scout out Kislev. There's not much time in this episode to do another siege, especially by ourselves. Go, decide, okay, sword, okay. And then, did he upgrade it? No, still 67 troops, but maybe he'll start hanging around here. I don't know. Is that him? Nope, there's our warlord leader. Let's go ahead and check out Kislev real quick. And just give us an idea of what we need to prepare for as far as sieging this place. And what are you guys doing? Traveling. Complain. Oh. We might have to keep an eye out. He might be ready to go do some more sieging. I mean, I already weakened that one place. If they want to siege that, I wouldn't mind. It's kind of a pain in the butt with that dock. So if they want to take it, it's all by all means. They can take that one. Berserker. What else we have? Nothing else. Okay. So Kislev. Let's see what Kislev got. Whoa, 370 troops. Plus 1 dude in there. They've got... what's their big ones? Halberdiers. Wow, 49 great swords. 41 pistolers, which isn't going to be too bad once we get to melee combat. 42 sharpshooters, though. And then 34 blazing suns. 33 Reichsguard knights, so some heavy hitter infantry for sure. And then that and 26 marksmen. So it's not too bad, actually. Once we tear through a lot of those veteran halberdiers and greatswords and knights, then the sharpshooters and that should fall. But oh my goodness. It'd be interesting to see what kind of siege that will be. I've never been to Kislev, so I don't know like the scenery, like if it's a wall fight or if it'd be like this one where it's a gate. I'd kind of like the gate one, it's a little bit easier. But that's fine too. So there we go. Let's go ahead, and I'm just gonna start heading home, and let's see if that guy pops back up with another siege or not. Kazlorn was defeated in battle but managed to escape. Is that him? Nope, that's a different guy. So we got a few guys roaming around here at least. What's this? Oh no! Oh no! I didn't realize we still had that mission. Oh. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I didn't let that one go again. That's fine. I don't care. I figured as soon as we sieged, he didn't need my capital anymore. Oh my goodness. Alright. So that's no longer the siege. Okay. Small bands of enemies. Yeah. Tons of little guys. And they're sieging all these towns I've been protecting. And that one's not under siege. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to go ahead. Oh my goodness. Here's all the Empire. Let's go ahead and see if we can fight them. We got 4 minutes. No, I don't think we're going to catch any of those guys. They're so tiny and small. They're too quick. There's an orc running around with them too. He got 179 though. Alright, well I'm going home. And I think we're just going to go after this place next. Hopefully we can take it out. Oh shoot, I forgot there's that castle. But that should be fine. We've already taken it one time. So I don't think there's that many defending it. It's just a matter of holding these places until we can actually finish off the Empire. Because, you know, we're the only ones that really reinforce really well. But I will see you guys next time. And, yeah.